this is part 2 and 3. I tried to edit. Now we're looking at more rocks. What happened was the first video ran out of time, so it started second one. And so now I get to recap on what we talked about in the first one, kind of. Definitely same old rocks as part 1. But I think I had talk, and right there's a fish right down the screen. Holy moly. But anyways, just one of the things that I'm learning. So I appreciate y'all taking your time watching this video and subscribing to my channel and all the above. But so we're swimming through the rocks. I think I had a discussion with my buddy about the settlement, because I edited a lot of it, but I don't remember if we sat and talked about it during this short 5-minute view or if it was during another segment that I added on top of this one. Look at the catfish right there. Look at the catfish. Ain't that so cool? I got too high and we got too shallow and caused a little bit of interference with the outside world. But we were trying to stay within my buddy's equalizing distance. So with that being said, it's all good. Allergies. God love them. But anyways, we're just swimming along, having a good old time. The part about being this shallow is you can kind of see the sun help make things brighter for us as well. And like I mentioned before, this ain't my ideal dive, but I'm learning and my buddy's learning too, so I'm not too upset about it. But just the fact of learning how to operate a camera is becoming more of a experience for me. I'm kind of enjoying this thing. And we're getting a little bit of segment or settlement right in this part here. We're trying to get away from it. Definitely one of the things that it happens, and you didn't watch part 1, welcome to part 2 and 3 back to back, and hopefully it didn't come out too awful. But anyways, we're sitting here and we're kind of down farther into it. I think this is where we're feeding the fish at, if I remember correctly, because we were having hot dogs. And I don't know. Nope, that's my rope to my dive buoy. So I did sit up for a second, looked and seen where my bearings were to my buoy and took off towards it. I think this is our safety stop. I watched a few seconds of this clip, and that beeping we hear in my dive computer actually told me that either I was coming up too fast or I was hitting my time or something else. I don't exactly know, and I hit bottom pretty hard, but that's just part of it, I guess. And we're doing something with the flag. I don't know if it was me trying to move it to where we were going or what, because we're trying to stay within a 300 feet distance of our buoy, and that can be a chore sometimes, so you don't know where your bearings are underwater. Another thing I'm looking forward to, learning how to use a compass better. Alright, now we're back to open water, and now we got a pretty view, and look, there's more brim floating along there. We did feed them, but of course I messed up and didn't get that on video. But it's all part of the learning curve. And so we're going down through here, and now we're looking at more rocks. In reality, what I'm looking for is trash, just something to pick up, something to throw in the trash can, because people kind of think when it comes to their trash and litter, but it is what it is. Alrighty, now we're going back down. I don't know where we're going now, but we're having a good old time by the looks of it. One thing about it is you get to see cool fish, like right there. Get the catfish on the screen, and try to get a good shot of those, get a shot of the fish, because it's hard to operate camera, watch out for your dive buddy, and then all the other stuff that comes along with it. And I try to edit the video as best as I could. Had a few friends help me with that, and they were like, you upload that fast as you can, it gets more shares. So anyways, back to the video. I see more fish on the screen. I'm not gonna try to sit here and annoy y'all, but it's for a friend that kind of needs help seeing what I see on the screen. So right here we're looking at more rocks, and there should be a catfish right there, I think, or just more fish in general. And maybe next video I do is gonna be at Grier's, and that's up in Heber Springs, and we're probably gonna video us feeding the fish on the next video. But definitely been a challenge for sure. Yep, we done kicked up more sediment somewhere, and now we're getting shallower and off the bottom. And a friend asked me in person about being purple. I guess now after I watch the video, let's see where it looks purple. But then again, I don't know why it looks like that. But we're coming along there, and we're coming along there, and now we're looking at more rocks. And looking at more rocks, and off my train of thought, and just trying to get my buddy some time underwater. I don't know if I even remotely did that right on this video, but maybe I didn't mess up too bad on it. So now we're coming back through here, and looks like we're coming up on some more fishies, and it's just more rocks, pooey. But it's just the fact of the learning curve of how to operate camera and operate your buoyancy. And I know I brought this up last video, but maybe try to do a video of me getting rigging set up, or talk about my instruments or whatnot, because that'd be something cool to see. Not everybody gets to see you get rigged up before a dive. Just some ideas for myself, but definitely been fun. I try to edit that out, and it's just settlement off bottom, and I got fed up with the software I'm using. So now we're coming along there, and this is probably the second dive for the day, because we wind up being super low on air. And normally, I don't know what happened, computer froze. But normally, what I do is I try to come up with 1000 psi or 900 psi, and I think we came up with 7.5, which isn't bad, but not where my idea is when it comes to the idea of it. I don't know what we're looking at here. Actually, I do. there's another diver in the video right back there, and he was looking at a fish, and my buddy comes through and stirs up the fish that he was looking at. And so it wasn't our second dive, but it was still our first dive, because I didn't bring that up to him until after we got back in the water. Plus, me explain this like this also helps my buddy watching these, helps him practice more. Like earlier this evening, he was like, I need to get in the water and practice my buoyancy control and whatnot. Look at there was a fish on screen. That's the coolest part about this, is just being in the water and enjoying it with somebody that enjoys the sport with you. And then this is probably where we fed the fish at, because something about feeding the fish is super cool, and that's what it looks like right here, that we're picking up a rock, and I think I was trying to make it clap. And doing so, it helps bring the fish in to us. So clapping our hands or clapping two rocks together sort of helps us bring the fish into us like a big aquarium. They can hear that rock clapping a ways off, and they'll come into us, which is pretty neat. And more sediment. And then somehow I lost my weight pouch. So that's what it shows on camera right here. And somehow I lost my weight pouch. I gave my camera to my buddy, and I put it back in. And that was a challenge, because I'm not that coordinated with that. But to get it in there and snap it in, I was excited for myself. Big win for me there. But it's all a learning curve, and sometimes your dives don't go as planned, and then sometimes it's these learning curves that makes you wish you would practice more in the swimming pool. And that's where I practice that out of season, is in the pool, and I try to make it make sense in my head on how to make sense in my head on how it's supposed to make sense. Plus, it's a good training exercise. And there's my buddy right there. Nope, that's me, my bad. He was manning the camera. I don't know what he was looking at, but now he's looking at me. And it dawned on me that, hey, that's my weight pouch. And somehow or another, I didn't need all this weight. So I get to go back through and do configuration on how much weight I really need to sink. Because fat floats, unfortunately. I'm a little bit on the hefty side of being around. So, that's a funny, by the way. Hopefully y'all laugh. But just the fact of being here and there with him was such a cool experience. Now we're on the go again. As you can see, we stirred up settlement, and there's that boat noise. So I don't know if I uploaded the same video twice or not. Hopefully I didn't. If I did, I apologize. But this is all new to me. I'm trying to learn how to edit and make a good video for entertainment. I don't expect it to go nowhere, but just the fact is, it's going to be there when somebody wants to look it up and go, oh, look, this is what so-and-so did on these dives. So hopefully I didn't just copy two videos to one and make a big video again. Which is pretty neat. And there's more fish on the camera, which is pretty sweet. But anyways, I want to let y'all enjoy the rest of it, and I'm going to sit back here and let y'all have it. Again, thanks for watching, and I apologize if I overread something or did something to these videos. Y'all have a good evening or a good day, and thanks for watching.